Hey there. I've been reading about the struggle for independence in various countries, particularly focusing on the period between 1943 and 1956. It's such a fascinating and complex topic, don't you think?
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. The struggle for independence during that period was a pivotal time in history, marked by significant political, social, and economic changes across the globe. Each country had its unique challenges and approaches to gaining independence.
Definitely. One of the most iconic movements during that time was the Indian independence movement led by Mahatma Gandhi. His philosophy of nonviolent resistance, or satyagraha, inspired millions and played a crucial role in India's fight against British colonial rule. The way he mobilized people and the impact he had on the world is inspiring.
Gandhi's approach was indeed remarkable. His ability to galvanize masses and lead peaceful protests showcased the power of nonviolence in bringing about social and political change. India's struggle for independence serves as a testament to the strength of unity and determination.
Absolutely. And India wasn't the only country fighting for independence during that time. African nations, too, were engaged in fierce struggles against colonial powers. Leaders like Kwame Nkrumah in Ghana and Nelson Mandela in South Africa emerged as symbols of resistance, leading their nations towards freedom and self-determination.
Yes, the African independence movements were incredibly diverse, with different regions facing distinct challenges. The Pan-African movement, which sought to unify African nations and promote solidarity among them, played a significant role. Leaders like Nkrumah emphasized the importance of African unity in the fight against colonialism and imperialism.
It's fascinating how these movements were interconnected, influencing and inspiring each other. The struggle for independence was not confined to one region or ideology. It was a global movement for justice and freedom. The post-World War II era saw a wave of decolonization, reshaping the political landscape of numerous countries.
Absolutely. And let's not forget about the struggle for independence in Southeast Asia. Countries like Indonesia, Vietnam, and the Philippines were fighting against colonial rule during this period. The resilience and determination of leaders like Sukarno, Ho Chi Minh, and Manuel Roxas were instrumental in their respective nations' quests for independence.
Yes, Southeast Asia's struggle for independence was marked by intense resistance movements and anti-colonial campaigns. The formation of the Bandung Conference in 1955, where Asian and African countries came together to promote Afro-Asian economic and cultural cooperation, was a significant milestone. It showcased the solidarity among newly independent nations and their commitment to shaping their destinies.
Absolutely, and it's important to acknowledge the impact of these independence movements on global politics. The newly independent nations faced challenges in establishing stable governments, fostering economic growth, and addressing social inequalities. The struggle for independence was not just about gaining freedom from colonial rule, but also about building strong, self-reliant nations.
You're absolutely right. The aftermath of independence presented its own set of challenges, including nation building, economic development, and social integration. The leaders of these newly independent nations had the daunting task of creating political systems that would ensure stability and progress, while preserving their cultural identities.
Indeed, and many of these nations had to navigate through Cold War politics, with the superpowers vying for influence in the newly independent countries. The choices these nations made in aligning themselves with either the Western Bloc or the Eastern Bloc had significant implications for their development and international relations.
The Cold War context added another layer of complexity to the struggle for independence. The newly independent nations often found themselves caught in the midst of ideological conflicts and geopolitical tensions. Their ability to maintain their sovereignty and pursue their own paths amidst these pressures demonstrated their resilience and determination.
Absolutely, and looking back, it's incredible to see how far these nations have come since gaining independence. Despite the challenges, many of them have made remarkable progress in various fields, from education and healthcare to technology and economy. The struggle for independence laid the foundation for their future growth and development.
Definitely, and it's essential for us to learn from the struggles and triumphs of these nations. The period between 1943 and 1956 serves as a testament to the power of unity, determination, and resilience in the face of adversity. It's a reminder of the importance of standing up for one's rights and working towards a more just and equitable world.
Absolutely. The lessons from the struggle for independence are timeless and continue to inspire people around the world. As we reflect on this period in history, let's not forget the sacrifices made by countless individuals who fought for the freedom and dignity of their nations. Their legacy lives on, reminding us of the power of the human spirit and the pursuit of a better tomorrow.
Well said. The struggle for independence between 1943 and 1956 will always be a beacon of hope and a source of inspiration for generations to come. It's a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity and the belief that, no matter how daunting the challenges, people can come together and create a brighter future.